I've given 20 years of my life to serving my country on numerous operations across the world, trying to defeat different enemies. But my hardest enemy that I've come up against is here at home, with the establishment. My first tour of Afghanistan back in 2006 in Herrick 4, coming back from that, it changed me. It changed me as a person. It changed my family. How I went about my daily chores changed significantly. But it wasn't until my third tour of Afghanistan I started to notice that I was changing on the outside. I would get frustrated. I had no filter. Things went from bad to worse. And in 2015, in February, I was medically discharged from the army for a series of injuries, including post-traumatic stress disorder, which I currently have. I take tablets every day for it. It's 3 years after my discharge, and I'm still having to prove to the establishment, the MOD, that the injuries that they discharged me with, they want me to prove it now for compensation. So, effectively, I've been discharged for injuries, like many veterans, and now they're asking me to prove it in order to get compensation for it. And that's a system that most veterans today find themselves trying to fight. If this had not have happened to me, I would not have believed that our country could be so callous towards its own veterans. There are several areas that need to be looked at, and over the last week, I've actually been called to the House of Commons to discuss some of these issues. One of the issues I believe that needs to be challenged, which is currently set in stone, is an interim decision that the MOD give to every single veteran that leaves with PTSD or mental health issues. You could have been working in a job within the Ministry of Defence and you could have been earning £35,000, £45,000 a year. They discharge you. What happened to me was, not only did I get discharged, but while I was under medical treatment, I was given 28 days to leave my married quota with my family or face sheltered housing while I was under treatment. That added financial stress on top of mental stress. A lot of veterans turn because they can't cope with their families and commit suicide. But to this day, once you leave the military, regardless what job you were in, you're not part of the statistics anymore that the army hold. You're now part of civilian life, where they should be holding them. That is why you'll never get statistics with suicide with veterans. As service personnel, we gave 100% to our country. Yet currently, our country only gives 5% back to our veterans. Sure. And the numbers don't add up. I'm here tonight to urge every veteran up and down the country to follow us, to follow our party, become members and help us bring about change. I'm the veteran spokesman and I will continue to fight with the courage and determination for each veteran out there that I fought for my country for. But it's not just veterans. It's frontline services. The homeless issue in the UK, we still don't have a figure on, but that needs fixed. There's dozens of empty military bases up and down this country falling at waste, which could be utilised as sheltered accommodation for the homeless, not just veterans, but for homeless themselves. Help me bring back respect for one another and commitment to our veterans. Thank you.